Welcome once again to Commander by Danon. I'm excited to announce that this channel is sponsored by Ultimate Guard. I know you have a lot of options to choose from out there when it comes to sleeves, but my personal favorites are the ones made by Ultimate Guard. I've tried other companies before, but no other sleeve has the balance of both durability and shuffle feel that I find with Ultimate Guard. Find out if your local game store carries the new Cortex sleeves from Ultimate Guard, or click on the link down below to order yourself a set from Amazon. Today's video was brought to us by Patreon supporter Ignis. Huge thanks to Ignis and the rest of my Patreon supporters. Ignis reached out asking for a flicker deck led by the creepy child herself, Aminatou the Fateshifter. But before we get started, I'd like to quickly ask you to like and subscribe. It really does help the channel, and it's free. With that out of the way, let's get into the video. Aminatou the Fateshifter is a 3-mana legendary planeswalker with 3 starting loyalty who can be our commander. We may add a loyalty ability to draw a card, then put a card from our hand on top of our library. We may remove a loyalty counter to exile another target permanent we own, then return it to the battlefield under our control. Finally, we may remove 6 loyalty counters to change control of all non-land permanents for all players either left or right except Aminatou. Since we're an Esper, we're capable of doing many evil things. We could make this a turns deck, a prison deck, or a full-on control deck. We could go the CEDH route and win via Thassa's Oracle or Demonic Consultation. But not this time. Instead, we're going to flicker. Exiling permanents only to have them re-enter the battlefield so we can get their ETB triggers over and over again is a fun strategy. And I think Aminatou is one of the best commanders to lead this strategy. But before we get to our deck list, we should keep in mind our checklist. 50 mana sources, usually split between 37 lands and 13 pieces of ramp, 10 pieces of card advantage, 8 to 10 pieces of spot removal, 2 to 3 board wipes, 2 pieces of graveyard hate, and 1 sudden I win card. Command Tower, Exotic Orchard, Flooded Strand, Polluted Delta, Marsh Flats, Arid Mesa, Scalding Tarn, Verdant Catacombs, Rafine's Tower, Hallowed Fountain, Watery Grave, Godless Shrine, Sea of Clouds, Morphic Pool, Vault of Champions, Deserted Beach, Shipwreck Marsh, Shattered Sanctum, Glacial Fortress, Drowned Catacomb, Isolated Chapel, Bajuka Bog, 3 Plains, 5 Islands, and 4 Swamps make up our mana base. Sol Ring, Arcane Signet, Talisman of Progress, Talisman of Dominance, Talisman of Hierarchy, Azorius Signet, Dimir Signet, Orzhov Signet, Mindstone, Chromatic Lantern, Decanter of Endless Water, Solemn Simulacrum, Smothering Tithe, Peregrine Drake, and Priest of Gix make up our mana ramp package. Cloudblazer, Baleful Strix, Muldrifter, Archaeomancer, Sun Titan, Demonic Tutor, Vampiric Tutor, Enlightened Tutor, Disinformation Campaign, and Windfall help us dig through our deck and find our combo pieces. Ravenous Chupacabra, Agent of Treachery, Lauren of the Third Path, Venser Shaper Savant, Swords to Plowshares, Counterspell, Void Rend, Anguished Unmaking, Teferi's Protection, Fracture, An Offer You Can't Refuse, Generous Gift, Reality Acid, Imprisoned in the Moon, The Eldest Reborn, Narset Parter of Veils, Teferi Time Raveler, Ashiok Dream Render, Narset's Reversal, and Skyclave Apparition make up our interaction and spot removal package. Cyclonic Rift, Dam, and Farewell help us to reset the board as needed. Felidar Guardian, Eerie Interlude, Ephemerate, Yorion Sky Nomad, Displacer Kitten, Preston the Vanisher, Semester's End, Lazel's Acrobatics, Cloud Shift, and Momentary Blink help us flicker our permanents and gain additional value throughout the game. Spark Double, Oath of Teferi, Gaunty, Lord of Luxury, Panharmonicon, Deification, and Gandalf the White help the core of our strategy by flickering and blinking permanents. They're also how we win the game in one of my favorite combos. Now that we have our deck list, we should compare it to our checklist. 49 mana sources, split between 34 lands and 15 pieces of ramp. 11 pieces of card advantage, counting our commander. 20 pieces of interaction. 3 board wipes. 2 pieces of graveyard hate in Bojuka Bog and Farewell. 1 sudden I win card in Gaunty, Lord of Luxury. But Danon, you can't win the game with Gaunty, Lord of Luxury. Au contraire, mon ami. Remember, I said we have an infinite combo in the deck. Allow me to explain for those who haven't seen the combo before. To complete it, we need 3 pieces. Aminatou, Spark Double copying Aminatou, and Oath of Teferi. Oath of Teferi says we can activate our Planeswalkers twice in one turn. Aminatou's minus ability lets us flicker anything but herself, and since she enters with 3 loyalty counters, 4 for the Spark Double copy, we can use 1 copy of Aminatou to flicker anything on board, say Gaunty for example. We then use the second ability to flicker the other copy of Aminatou. According to the rules of Magic, this is a new instance of a permanent, which means we can activate her Planeswalker abilities again, and again, and again. Of course, this also means Priest of Gix or Peregrine Drake generate infinite mana, or Agent of Treachery steals everything on the board. But my personal favorite is still Gaunty. Exiling everyone's library and then passing the turn is one of the best ways I've seen a game of Commander end. I know not everyone appreciates infinite combos, but most people don't mind when it takes 4 cards to pull it off. Do you have a janky control deck that your friends hate? Who's your commander? Leave a comment below. Thanks for tuning in. Once again, a huge shout out to my editor Cutestuff. I couldn't make these videos without her. If you'd like to hire her to edit your own videos, she can be reached at cutestuff.edits@gmail.com. Link is down below. If you're looking for ways to support the channel directly, you can head on over to patreon.com/Danon. One of the tiers is specifically set up for Commander. For only $25, I will build you a custom Commander deck based around your specifications, and even do a deck video on it. I also wanted to give a quick shout out to all of my patrons: Waffles, Jiraiya, Muffins, Marcus, Phoenix Vice, Squishy, Brett, Roxy, Josh, Sean, Richard, Pob Zombie, Mark, Danny, Alex, John, Ignis, Daniel, Steve, and Kevin. You guys are awesome. I post new Commander Deck videos often, so be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified of new videos. Also, if you're a fan of anime and manga like I am, feel free to check out my other channel, Musings by Danon. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all again next time on Commander by Danon.